Just got in this Movo shotgun mic. It's the X3 II version. I thought I'd put together a handheld field recording rig, just play around with it a little bit. What I've set up, I just took the mount that comes with it and connected it to this extension bar, and I have it connected to a Zoom F3, and then I've run the F3 off of this Volta battery pack. So what I can do with it is run the power to the Zoom 3. These 2A batteries last a decent amount of time, but not really all day. So if you use an external battery pack, you can get a lot more time out of these. Turn it on here. Just hit the menu. So with it, they run off these 2A batteries, and here it's hard to see, but the battery can run down. It'll show how much power you've got left. But if you turn on the Volta just by holding this in, it'll switch over and the battery meter will disappear here, and it'll be running strictly off of the Volta's power with it. So with this, I can just carry it around with me easily, and just flip these little legs in, and it holds it in a good comfortable position for my arm on it. When you have your arm out extended and these things are straight out, it tends to get fatigue on the arm, but with it bent this way, it's a good comfortable position to hold it, aim the mic around, and I can also just, whenever I want to, fold these feet back out, place it on the desk, use it for an interview, anything like that. It's pretty simple and inexpensive setup to use this connecting bar and mount it to that. With this setup, with that extended battery, you can pretty much run it all day long and not have to worry about your power going down with it. You can also, with this setup, as soon as you just pick it up, you can mount it on things like these little mini tripods. So just screw that right into the bottom, and then you've got a little bit more height, a little quicker adjustability with it to move it around. Then you can just set it down and tilt it, get it to someone's stand and put it on a shelf, that sort of thing. Or you can just use a boom pole with it. So you can, with this setup, just screw it right into the bottom, hook it to a boom pole, hold it over somebody, get the recording with it. And it works out pretty well. It's not super heavy. It's got a little heft to it, but it's not so bad that a decent boom pole won't be able to hold it well. And you can sort of shake it around. It holds pretty good. You have to be careful with cable routing to where it doesn't grind against anything, to where there's no handling noise with it. But you can just hold this in hand, put on a set of headphones like this, plug it in right here, and just monitor your audio, and just have it all in one compact rig with it. Also with this, I put a Swiss Arca type mount on the bottom here with this connector, and this is built into the Volta. Just used a GoPro mount, screwed in a Swiss Arca type plate, and you can use full-size tripods. So like with this big tripod I have here, I can just slip that in, bolt it down, and use it as a freestand. Just set it up in front of a table or whatever you need to work with, and get all the height that you need with it. Or if you want to just put it out in the woods and leave it for a while, you got something to get it up off the ground and protect it a little bit better. And I can also, with this, use my phone and just use the app with the Bluetooth module here. I can control it. So I could take this, just put it outside my house, say on a cold day or something, I want to record what's going on outside, say birds or something on the front porch. I can set this outside and just turn it on and off with my phone app with it, and don't have to monitor it the whole time with it. So that makes it easy to deal with. So I'm going to be testing this over the next few weeks with this new to me shotgun mic, and see what sort of results we get with it. Seems to be a pretty good hefty mic. And just what little I've used it, it's got pretty good isolating properties to it, so I can aim it really at what I want, and with a little bit of gain you can pick up things 15-20 feet away and isolate them. So recording little animals, birds, that sort of thing, or just up close sounds, or even interviews, you can sort of fine tune it with this. It'll work with phantom power, like 48 volt that runs from here, and you can also use a battery powered option with this mic. So it's got just a AA battery that you put in here, and you can run it off a 3.5 connector to it on it. Doesn't put out quite the same amount of strength, so you're not going to get as much input as you're going to get with using phantom power with a mic like this. But so far it seems to be a really good setup. I'm going to test it out, see how it sounds, and put a few videos over the next few days on it. So if this gave you any ideas of working on your own field rig, some pointers you may give me on what you may change with this. If you see something that you think would be helpful for me to add to this, or changes to make to it, I'd like to hear your comments on that. I'll also put links to all the products used in here, so you can see exactly what I used, if like the brackets, that sort of thing, the mic, if you'd like to look into that a little bit more, or this Volta that I use with it. I'll even put the GoPro mounts and things that I used on it too. So just look in the links below and you can find it easy like that. So if this helped you out at all, please like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you.